The Israeli Tourism Ministry has a booth here to promote travel to Israel. What's it like at the Israeli booth this year, 2024? We're in February.
Well, honestly, we've gotten a lot of support. Yesterday, we ran out of everything. People stopped by saying that they went, they visited, they had a wonderful time, and they can't wait to get back there. Or they mentioned that it's kind of a bucket list destination for them, and they're looking forward to finally getting there. So we've been really seeing positive responses.
But with the current situation, um, what kind of travel is taking place there now?
Well, we actually do see that there are some incoming travelers from the U.S., but it is mostly focused on missions or solidarity missions or volunteering. So it's a very specific kind of travel. It's not like the general leisure that we used to see, but we are optimistic and hoping to see that back towards maybe the second half of the year.
What about people going individually? Uh, is individual travel as will people go individually without tour groups themselves?
Yes, definitely. And we've seen that in the past as well. It kind of splits. Either people go in group or they go as what we call FIT, an independent traveler. So I think definitely people will go by themselves. It's manageable. People speak English in Israel. People can kind of find their ways, or they would know a lot of other people that already went to Israel. So yeah, I definitely think we'll see it go both ways, either groups or independent.
Are there tour operators operating the kinds of the local tour operators still operating their tours when you get there?
Yes, they are still working. Right now, again, they're more focused on the type of incoming that is happening right now, which is, again, more volunteering. So they kind of changed their product, as we would say. They changed the type of tour or the type of sightseeing, we would say, to fit the content for current times for people's interest. But they are working, and they're actually very eager to come to the U.S. and meet with their trade partners again, with the hopes of regaining those tourists back.
Um, can people go visit the South where some of the attacks took place?
So yes, people can go visit. Again, they have to coordinate it, of course, if it's with a guide or with tour operators and with local authorities on the ground. They can go and see and kind of experience that, yes.
How about in the north? Can people go to the holy sites in the Tiberia?
So we do know that there are some groups that are able to tour around the Sea of Galilee. People are able to tour. If you go a little bit further ahead, it's less stable right now. So we're kind of taking it day by day, really, to see how things develop. The most important thing for us is the safety of everyone, of people in Israel, of the travelers, of course. So we kind of have to see how things develop, and yeah.
How about the airline availability? Which airlines are not flying that frequently anymore?
So we did lose a lot of connectivity with the war, sadly. The only airline that is currently going direct is El Al Airlines. We used to have direct flights from all U.S. carriers, but that has not resumed yet, and we're working with all airlines to kind of see if they have a mark kind of set for resuming those flights, because that would obviously help to resume the travel.
But how about connecting flights? Which airlines will land at Tel Aviv?
So currently, Lufthansa has returned since January 8th. They started their service back, so that's good news with good connectivity. And there are quite a few other European carriers that are also flying, but Lufthansa is kind of the biggest group. And again, I assume that with time we'll see more and more.
How about United or Delta or American?
Not yet, unfortunately, not yet. We don't have a set date for them yet, and once we have it, that's something we'll be able to kind of push out to our trade partners as well.
How about Jewish groups? I know that the majority of tourists, group travel, is actually not Jewish. But how about Jews who want to travel there? Can they go through groups if they're not affiliated with a temple, let's say?
Yes, of course. They can go. Some of the local receptive operators in Israel have specific tours, and they kind of address the Jewish community. So there are a variety of options for Jewish travelers to come and kind of see or experience or see or volunteer or whatever kind of suits their state of mind. So yes, definitely.
Is there a consumer-facing website that they can go and look and leap off from?
Yeah, we have our general website that is Israel.travel that people can go on. It has kind of general information, so definitely go check it out. And we also have a YouTube channel with some promotional kind of videos. And again, as time progresses and we see travel back, hopefully we'll also be able to resume our marketing campaigns as well for the general consumers.